If you're an entrepreneur and you're working really hard, yet you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, and you're not reaching your peak performance in your business right now, stay tuned in for the next 15 minutes because I'm going to give you three very powerful pillars to your peak performance so that you can get rapid change. Okay. Do you find that you keep hitting the same invisible ceiling in your income no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're learning? Who's coaching you or telling you what to do? I'm going to ask you, what do you think it could be? If all the training and information is available to you, why is it that you don't have the outcomes? I'm going to tell you it's not just the economy and it's not just what you're doing. It's up here. That's right. It is your mindset. It's your subconscious mind that drives all your daily decisions. It drives all your actions. It drives your income. It drives your outcomes. It drives your conversations. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Cappi Pidwell. And for the past 30 years, I've been helping people upgrade their mindset, upgrade their business, their income, and their outcomes really, really fast. So I find that a lot of my clients are actually working too hard. They're busy being busy and they're doing things that really aren't monetizing them or making the money. So we're going to dive into these three powerful pillars, as I mentioned earlier, so you can get your peak performance. So before we start, I want you to go download. I have a free PDF on my website of 5 mindset tips. Go grab it so that you can print it out and do it every day. This work does take practice, guys. I can give you all the tips in the world, but if you don't do the work, you're not going to get the same outcome. So grab that and let's dive into pillar number 1. Pillar number 1 is the mindset mistakes that could be killing your results that you're probably not aware of, right? It's really about how it's programmed, how you're wired, how you think, how you believe. And as you dive into this question I'm going to give you in a minute, I want you to take a minute and answer the question, okay? Don't just listen to me talk. I'm going to teach you how to shift your mindset because most entrepreneurs think they're stuck because of an external problem. So, here's how your mindset works. It really is powerful if you do the work, okay? So, here's one of the quickest ways in this mindset process to ask yourself key questions. So, here's the question I'm going to ask you to ask yourself. What is my biggest challenge in my business growth right now? And I want you to take a minute and I want you to sit with that because if you don't know, is it I procrastinate? I'm not motivated. I don't know what to do. I don't know my next steps. I don't know what it is for you, but you need to know what it is for you. Because you see, you don't rise to your goals and the things you want. You will always be in alignment with your inner beliefs. And if you have an obstacle there and you have a mindset problem there, nothing else in your business is going to work long term until you change your inner game, if you will. Okay. So if you identified that question, and you might need to go back and watch this video again, but if you did, that small voice told you something, I want you to go ahead and let me know what it is in the comments. I'll be happy to give you feedback and some input on that. But I'm telling you guys, in all the sales training out there, you're not going to learn this. So you really want to get clear on this question for yourself. So that is mindset pillar number 1. Okay. And pillar number 2, now we're going to talk about focus. A lot of people tell me, Cappi, I just can't focus. Well, I will tell you why we can't focus today because we're on information overload. People are scrolling. We're on our phones all day. We're so distracted today. And yet people are still focused on the problem. Right? They're focused on the competition, on what should I do? How should I do it? The economy, the market, things like that. But here's what I find when people focus on their problem. They're often so focused on the problem, and what you focus on expands. And because you're not aware of that, you might be thinking about it, worrying about it. But then people go out and talk about it, right? They go see their clients, they get on the phone. They're talking about the problem, and then they're not getting to the solution. So the problem stays in the front of the mind. It stays forefront of the fix, if you will. And I call it a flip of the switch. How do you go from a problem to a focal point of what you want? So I'm going to give you an example. It's like if I'm sitting here looking at this camera and all of a sudden I turn this way, I have a different view. I have a different perspective, right? So we'll just say, this isn't a problem, but let's just say it is. And that's all I'm doing is looking in that one direction at the problem. You have to pivot what you're focusing on. Can you focus on what's good in your life? Can you focus on something or someone you love? Can you focus on the opportunities that are in front of you? Can you focus on anything other than the problem. And this is a practice for people. And like I said, then when they're going out and talking about it and complaining about it, and other people are going, yeah, 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 you are growing and expanding the energy of that problem. So when people tell me they want to focus, I find that they're focusing on the wrong things. And this, again, is a mindset shift. And it's why I told you to go download my free PDF. You need to focus on certain activities every day in order to get new outcomes. And this is a shift inside of us. We're used to these familiar feelings, guys, that, we feel stuck or we feel like we're not producing enough or what have you. And this channel is all about how do you get you rapid results. So I want to just help you shift your focus. Okay, so now we're going to jump into pillar 3. And this is really, guys, what I love to do for people is have them get the shift, switch the focus, switch the consciousness, right? And I feel like this pillar kind of brings those first two key things together. So, like I said earlier, if you have to go back to question 1 and sit with yourself and pause the video, you really want to know what your subconscious blocks are. And if you don't practice and you don't refocus and you don't understand how to rewire your mindset, you're going to stay stuck. Okay. So let's get into pillar number 3, which is all about excuse me, which is all about the rewiring process. Okay, so now we're going to step into pillar number 3, which is a short exercise. You are going to close your eyes. And this is where everything clicks together, guys. We're going to combine pillar 1, pillar 2, but really get you an experience. Now, I want to emphasize by saying everyone has a different desire of what level of success and what that looks like for them, right? So this is called the mindset reset exercise. So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to imagine for a minute you have a full bank account. You're a top producer, you're a manager, you're at whatever the level it is for you, a millionaire business owner. And I want you to feel that in your brain and in your body for just a minute. Just feel it first. So when we start to refocus on what's good in our life, what we're grateful for, what's abundant, and then we start to imagine, using that imagination, notice how you will behave as a millionaire, let's say, a multimillionaire. Notice how this new feeling feels in your nervous system. And I want you to identify the feeling. Is it peace? Is it freedom? Is it confidence? Is it clarity? Just notice how different it feels to feel the thing you desire. Instead of wishing it out there, you want to move it in your body. So how would you act and react with this new feeling, with this new you, with this new identity? Okay. So I want you to just sit there for a minute and feel it inside of you and declare, this is me. This is 100% of my focus now. Because you are a very, very powerful creator. And if you are not focusing on the right thing and you don't understand your subconscious blocks, you really need to feel it first and practice this new peak performance feeling for yourself, right? This is your personal identity, your personal world, right? So I think it's just so important to practice. So again, this practice, go back to this video, do all 3 steps. I'm just trying to get through it really quick so you get the actual steps to all of this. Now, if people just hear me and they go, that's cool, Cappi, but they never implement it as part of building their success, building their business, and they're just trying to focus on all the how-tos, I want to remind you that I want to remind you that you don't get your desires. You get what you keep repeating inside, unwanted feelings, patterns, thoughts, and emotions. Those are the things that you keep stuck. And then if you're out there chasing the external world or the external world, you're going to end up chasing a lot of stuff for a long time. So if this resonates with you and you got an aha or you had an insight, again, leave me a comment below. My goal this year is really working on my YouTube channel here and providing you every single week with new content, with new information so that you can grow your business, grow your outcomes, and grow your income. So if your gut resonated and you're like, oh, I want to learn more, you can watch a new video that I have on here. I have a lot on here. And also, if you have a big gap from where you are and where you want to be, I do take a few select clients every month. I have a calendar link in the notes below. You can book a calendar link if you're serious about getting a top-notch coach. I've been doing this for 30 years, you guys. I'm not trying to figure this out. I've been on thousands of stages. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I have helped thousands of people get very, very rapid results by upgrading their subconscious mind. So let's have a conversation and see where you are, where you want to be, and how we can get you there way faster than traditional training and coaching. So I'm super excited for you. Do those, please. Again, leave a comment for me so I can hear your feedback. And let's have a conversation, and I'll see you in the next video.